Good morning, friends. Today I thought to start this vlog off kind of different. I'm in my bathroom, of course. Just got up not too long ago. As y'all see, I still got my headscarf on. And so guys, when I wake up in the mornings, I always try to do my face care, which consists of brushing my teeth and washing my face. Today I think I want to actually read this book that I have been waiting to read for quite some time. Finally got it on Libby, so I want to tandem read it today with you guys, and I want to finish it today so that I can give you guys my honest review on it. So that book is The Favorites by LAYNE FARGO. I hope I'm saying that name right. Y'all know how I am about names. So I think that since it is a Monday, that I will just probably go to the coffee shop, probably go to a park and finish reading. I don't know. We might run to the library and return a few books and see if we can actually check out some different books. I did finish one book from the library. Let me go get it. I actually finished this one. It is called Just Our Luck by Denise Williams. Very cute book. I think I don't even remember what I gave it on Goodreads, but if I gave it anything, it probably was like a 3.25 star, because it was just to me it was a rom-com type book that was really cute. And if you're in a reading slump, this would be a great book to read. It was basically about Sybil and Cameron. I think that's how you say his name. Cameron. He was he owned with his grandfather and I'm guessing his sister a donut shop. And then Sybil was actually looking for somebody to go with her to a family social or something like that. And so basically it was a fake dating trope that really actually turned into true love. But it also, the main thing was that Sybil and Cameron, they started feeling each other, had a little bit of spice in it at the beginning during the book, but not too much till it was overwhelming. But it kind of surrounded around a lottery ticket in a donut shop, and of course his grandfather. His grandfather was a hoot. I really did enjoy his character in this book. I enjoyed Sybil's character in this book. She was just so free-hearted. She was just so nice, and she really was digging Cameron. His sister, she was a little forceful to me, but Cameron actually needed that to get his stuff together, because he was obviously really liking her. So this was a cutesy little read. Like I said, if you're in a reading slump, I think this book will help you get out of that reading slump, or it will just help you to keep reading and not reading. I've never been in a reading slump, so I am so thankful for that, because I don't know what I would do if I was actually in a reading slump, because that's basically all I do. So I did talk to you guys about my hair on my last vlog, and I got so many comments about my porosity and about what you guys use whenever y'all do y'all hair, my natural hair girlies, and I really appreciate it. I think I'm gonna wash my hair today and try to do another wash and go. I will do my best to try to get some of that in the video so that we can actually see how it works with the suggestions that you guys have given me. And we also got to do a unhauling of some of the products that I have. So I am going to show you guys the products that I have that I've been using, and you guys just let me know in the comments if I should unhaul it, because it's not going to work on my low porosity hair. But I did brush my teeth, and now I'm about to wash my face. Y'all, I use the Ola Hendrix line, but I also use Olay Melts. I got this suggestion from Alicia Geddes when she is on like the road on vacations and stuff like that. She actually uses this product, and all it is, which I'm pretty sure some of you already know, is just like a little melt. And what it does is just, you know, it melts in your hand when you activate it with water, and it is just like you're using a facial soap. So soap, activate, and wash. I use the vitamin C one, and I also use the one that has hyaluronic acid in it. They are so convenient. They really do my face really good. And then I just use some type of heavy face cream after that, along with the toner. But y'all, join me on a little adventure to the coffee shop, because I do want to get me a medicine ball. I did have my granddaughter yesterday, and she was still feeling a little under the weather. I can tell, even though she's 2 months old, because she still had a cough, and then the way she would spit up and what it actually looked like, and then she had draining of her nose and all the things. So I'm gonna get me a medicine ball, and I'll probably get me a protein pack. I have not had one of those before yet, so other than getting like a Danish or something like that, I might get me a protein pack and probably a cake pop. I don't know, but we're gonna read this book. I want to finish it today with you guys so that I can give you guys my honest review on it, because I have been waiting so long to read this book. I know I could have read it by itself, but I just wanted to like tandem read it, and I finally got that opportunity. So we're gonna read this book today, and I'll tell you guys what I think about it. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, y'all, so I have washed my face. Of course, y'all saw from the beginning I use the Olay cleansing melts when I wash my face sometimes. That's the vitamin C. And during the day when I'm not using my actual Ola Hendrix, I will use this. It is a honey face cream. And it's kind of heavy, if you can see. It is a kind of heavy cream. And it keeps, even though I have oily skin, it still just like keeps my face feeling moisturized throughout the day. It doesn't make me extremely shiny because of, you know, with it being heavy or whatever. I don't know if it's because I don't use like a whole bunch of it, but I try to use enough just so that my face feels like it has like some type of moisture to it. And pretty much in the mornings, guys, on a slow morning, I feel like an eyelash got in my face, in my eye. So pretty much on a slow morning, that's basically all I do. So now I'm about to get dressed, get my things together, and I will meet you guys at the coffee shop. TikTok while I sit up here and actually do a little editing. So I had to come inside in order to get like some cool air before I go out to the park to read a little bit, because we'll try to read another 100 pages at the park. We're gonna try to read like another 100 pages at the park, and then and I brought my fan with me this time too, y'all. So and then I think I want to go to a bookstore. I want to go, my thinking is Barnes and Noble, because they always have their sales. So I don't know, but I do want to go to Midtime Reader because I haven't been there in a while. But I don't know. Before I leave here, I do want to get a cake. Ooh, they're so good. It's almost 12 o'clock, so and then I also want to relax for the day because I actually need to wash my hair. y'all, so we have made it to the park. This is the part that I love to come to, as you guys already know. I made it a point to bring my fan this time because it gets a little scorching out here at times, but I think I'm up under a really good tree. It's a pecan tree, and the weather is perfect, y'all. Absolutely perfect. I also brought my Instax camera. I don't know if you guys have one of these, so y'all drop it down in the comments. Let me know if you guys have one of these little fellas. When I first started into content creation, this right here was the very first thing that I actually bought as far as a Instax camera. I thought it was so cute, but you have to really know what, even though it looks really dainty and everything, you have to really know what you're doing with these cameras, because, and I don't know if that's offer, was that on, I wonder. You have to really know what you're doing with these cameras, y'all. This little thing, it is actually shaped like a heart, y'all. I gotta take a picture of that. It's a leaf that actually dropped out of the tree, and it's actually shaped like a heart. That is so cute, y'all. I had to take a picture of that, but I want to say that I probably left this thing on. Oh, off is when it's pushed in, on is when it's pushed out, I believe. But we'll see, because I'm finna take a picture of it with it. I'm gonna take it of my book, and I wonder if I remember how to actually use it. I want to say that is, I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna take a picture of my book and see how it turns out. Well, I don't think I have it on, y'all. So I think that is on, and I think, or my batteries are dead, because it's actually like blinking. So I think my batteries might be dead. I don't know if I like, because the lens is open with it like this. You see the lens is open. So I think I left my, I think my batteries are dead. So I'll have to like get more batteries in order to use it. And it is like AA batteries. Yeah, so I think I'll have to get some more batteries. Look like it uses 4. Because I think my batteries are dead. Well, it's actually on now, so let me see. Let me see if it'll take a picture. It took a picture, y'all. So I'm gonna see how this picture actually comes out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that back off, put that up, because I know I'm gonna have to get some more batteries for it, but I'm gonna show you guys how this picture actually comes out. But anyway, y'all, we're reading the favorites, and I just messed this skirt up. I think I remember when I did that spot. But anyway, we're reading the favorites by LAYNE. I think I say her name different every time I actually say her name on this live, but Miss FARGO. And I'm on the second part of it, which is chapter 19. And y'all, I read 100 pages while I was sitting at Starbucks, and y'all, this book is so freaking good. Like, when they were saying that this book was good, they was not freaking lying. This book is freaking awesome right now. So I'm just really pretty much up to the part of when they actually like go to I forgot whatever the town was, but they go to wherever the Sherilyn or something like that. Anyway, they're at her skating rink for like the academy for like the practice or whatever. And what is her, y'all, I just went blank. Kat, she actually is acting a little different, y'all, against Heath. Heath just want to be his old regular self, and Kat, she is kind of letting the other skaters influence her. But the relationship that Kat and Heath has is like so stinking cute. They have a little spice to it, but not a lot. But yeah, I think it's about to get down to the meat and potatoes of this book. I could talk on and on about it, but I really do not want to spoil it for anyone. So while we're here, these ants is just really want to be on here. While we're here, we're going to try to read 100 more pages. There is actually 400 and something pages in here, so if I read 100 more pages now, I can probably like read 100 and more pages or two when I get home, and then I can give you guys my review on this book, because I really want to give you guys my review on this book, and I want to finish this book today. But there's also other things that we actually got to do together, like we got to do this unhauling and all the things. So all right guys, let's just start reading. Alright guys, so I think almost 40% into this book, The Favorites by LAYNE FARGO, and I am so super enjoying this book. The storyline in this book, it just feels like a true storyline, like it's somebody's actual life happenings. I am not gonna lie, like it has had me very emotional at times, and then like some of the characters in this book, I'm like, I know they did not. And y'all, the characters in these books, or this book, is so young. Like when I figured out that Bella was nothing but 15, like, oh my god, 15, 17, I'm not quite sure how old Heath and Kat is, but all of them are so young in this book, y'all. Like, they are barely teenagers, and they already have like so much of a weight on their shoulders. Heath and Kat's relationship is actually really struggling right now, and it just really breaks my heart to see what they are actually going through. Kat, I'm very surprised at her, because like, she is being very different than what I thought that she would be during this book so far. So I'm very, very curious to see how Heath and Kat's relationship pan out. I really do like the way in some of the chapters, like either at the beginning or at the end, they have like little interview type wording in here. Like, it could be like a podcast or something, but it's like interviews with different people that is actually in the book. And it is so cool, because a lot of the people that I see in this interview and stuff is like, I've seen them in the book and I actually know who they are. And then there are people that I don't know who they are, and so as the book goes on, I think I will actually figure out like who those people are and how they tie in to this book. But guys, I am so loving this book. I have other things that I have to do, so I really don't want to stop reading this book. So as I sit right here, I think I'm gonna go ahead on and finish up until part 3, which is the champions. I finished up to part 2 when I was at Starbucks, and I finished up to part 1 when I was at Starbucks. So I'm going to finish up to part 2 before I leave this part, because yeah, I'm so freaking hungry. Like, all I had was some egg bites and like a cake pop, and that is just not doing it for this big girl body. So I'm going to finish this book up, and then y'all, I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I want to go to a bookstore, but then I am not sure. I'll need to, if I do, I need to have in my mind what book I want to get and just get one book. But if I go to Barnes and Noble, I definitely will get one, but I want to get one half off, which, Lord, y'all, I do not need no book. I need to stay at these people bookstore, but I cannot stay out of their bookstore. Whenever I am off or whenever I have free time, like, I just have to be in somebody's bookstore doing something. And then there is this lotion that I want to go get also. I need to see if it's sold at, it got to be sold at Ulta, because I'm still not like per se rocking with Target, but there's a Ulta in Target. So if I do go to Target and get this lotion, this body cream, I feel like it'll be okay, because it is actually Ulta that is actually in Target that I'm making the purchase from. So y'all tell me, are y'all, how are y'all, you know, still feeling about Target? Is Target not on y'all radar to actually shop at now? Because to be honest, I really have not been shopping at Target that much at all. If I do get anything from Target, it is like out of the Ulta section. I don't even buy my books from Target like I used to anymore. I haven't not even seen like a announced apology for like the things that they were saying about the black culture and all of that. But and I'm not gonna lie, I really do miss shopping at Target, because there are a lot of things there that I actually really like, and like their clothes fit me very well. So, but I still gotta rock with my culture and like what they said, what they did. However, it is like, it was just totally dead wrong to me. So I'm not really messing with them right now. But y'all let me know, are y'all really still messing with Target? Are y'all shopping there? Like, how are y'all feelings about, you know, how it has been for you guys, if you guys are actually a Target girly or guy? How has it been since like everything has played out and like everybody's talking about not shopping at Target? But y'all, as y'all saw, where are my little pictures? I did take my Instax out here to the park. I said that I needed to start like using my Instax camera, but I will definitely like have to try to get used to using it, and like, you know, the lighting and all of those things, because these came out pretty dark, but I'm still gonna put them on my vision board once I get home. And so it's this little Inkstacks guy right here. I really do like this camera. I love the little photos that you can get once you actually, you know, take a photo, all the things. So I am doing that. There are so many things in my house that I gotta get back to using as far as my camera wise and all of that. I got so involved with this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 to like, my other cameras and stuff just hit to the wayside. But I like to come out here to the park in different areas. So I think I'm gonna use my Canon, my Kodak camera and everything just to take like nature pictures and things of that nature, just so that I could use them, because I really do miss using my other products. And as y'all see, my face is a little oily because I was outside. It wasn't too hot, y'all. It was not too hot to the point where I had to use my fan. So this is the type of weather that I like and like to be out in when I'm doing my reading stuff. We still got to go through and unhaul some of the things that I will not be using as far as my hair. I want to go to Walmart and get the Big Papa gel, because I hear so much about that combination. But the other gel that I got, I think I'm gonna keep it and try it as well. That way I can have two different gels to like know if it will actually work on my hair. But yeah, so I did take my shot. I took my ginger shot. So and it really got me to the point where I am just freaking so hungry, y'all. So I did take my ginger shot. I don't know if you guys take this. I usually try to get it from like what is it, Harbor Freight, when I try to go get my live flowers, but I have not been there in quite some time. So like, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish up this book, guys. Then I'm gonna move on, go to Walmart, get my daughter her air fryer that she wants for her dorm room. She said she would rather have an air fryer than to have a, what is it, a microwave right now, which I'm pretty sure like I'll end up getting her like a little small microwave to go in her little dorm room. She does not need anything large because it's just a little dorm room. But y'all know I am a cup, water bottle, however you want to say it, girly. So I did end up picking up this cup from Starbucks. It is actually a glass. It's 100% recyclable glass. I love the way the bottle is shaped. I think that is actually what brought it to my attention so bad. I went up there twice looking at it, so I was like, Yolanda, just get the glass. So it's purple. My mom loves purple, so whenever I get purple stuff, it just really makes me, you know, think about my mom. I love my mom so much, and it just really makes me think about my mom because her favorite color is purple. And then a lot of things that I like about Starbucks products, y'all, and it was so many of them, y'all, so many of them I wanted to get, like the coffee mugs. One of them that I saw, it could be like my tea mug. I don't know, but I was like, Yolanda, put that stuff back because you don't need it. But anyway, I'm gonna go through my cup cabinet, and the ones that I don't need, I think I'm gonna give it to the Salvation Army or Goodwill, and then I'll be able to buy me some more. But all of their things I seen was pretty much kind of 100% recyclable plastic and recyclable glass, so that is a good thing for the community, for the earth. But anyway, I know I did not need another cup because I just bought one the other day from the Good Book. But hey, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, we got to spend our money on something. I make sure my bills is up. I make sure we have food in the house. I make sure I have clothes decently on my body. I have gas in, I don't know, my extra money, I just like to spend it on book and bookish stuff and just stuff that I like. Y'all, on a serious note, before I get out of here and read the following little pages of my book, the reason why I say that is because life is short. Like, you never know if you're going to see your loved ones again. You never know if you're going to make it back to your house again. You just never know what can happen in this world once you get up out your bed and leave your house. So live your life to the fullest, okay? Live it to the fullest. Be as nice as you can to people, regardless of how nice they be to you, because you just never know when you will need people, or you will never know what, you know, at that particular time God has for you to do for someone. I actually lost my neighbor. Her name was Miss Hattie Farrell. Rest in peace to her. She was like my second mom. Whenever I left for a vacation, you know, she watched my house, I watched her house, I ate from her. She was just like the staple of being a mom away from a mom. And she did pass on the 11th, and I was and I am just so heartbroken about that, because I just never thought that I would not see her again, and like not having her over next door to me when I walk out of the door and stuff, it is just so different. And sometimes I just stand there and just look at her house and look at her belongings and things of that nature, and it just really bothers. Yeah guys, it just, I had my DJI camera on my steering wheel, and apparently the sun probably was like beaming down on it. Uh-oh guys, I'm sorry, hold on. And apparently the sun was probably like beaming down on it, and like it was saying that it was going to no longer be recording, so I just stopped it and took it down. But on a serious note, again, y'all, love your people, love everybody as much as you can. I'm not saying let anybody take advantage of you. I'm not saying let people treat you any kind of way, all the things, but show your loved ones that you love them, because you just never know. You never know. And y'all, I'm just so torn up about my neighbor, because like I said, she was my mom. She was my second mom. And we had a bond. We had a true bond, and I am going to miss her physically so much, but I have so many memories of like the conversations we've had, the way she, you know, used to do and things like that. I feel like, well, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go. A lot of times when I used to walk out the door, she would always have her radio going up under her carport. She said she was doing it for her fur baby. His name is Bear. But then a lot of times she would just be sitting over there singing her church songs and all the things. And I swear sometimes even now, like I hear her singing her church songs over there up under her carport. But guys, I'm going to miss her so much. Like I'm going to miss her so much. But anyway, guys, again, let me finish up these few little pages that I have left, because I don't want to cry in front of y'all. So I'm gonna finish up these few little pages that I have left in this book before I get to part 3, and then I'm gonna get out of this park, go to Walmart, get my daughter what she needs. I'm thinking about getting that gel, because it's one gel that I have not used on my hair yet before, and then I will see you guys when we get home. Bye. Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, y'all, the beginning of my work week. But it's okay, because I only have like 3 days in this work week, and then I'm off again. But the sad thing about that is after that I'm on and popping for 6 days. So but happy Tuesday morning, happy reading Tuesday. I don't know what y'all read over the weekend. Y'all let me know what y'all read over the weekend, and what did y'all do over the weekend. I would really like to know. So guys, today is it's gonna be a very chillax day. Like I really don't do too much of anything when my lips feel so dry, when I have to go to work the next day. So I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'm really not doing much today. I'm gonna try to finish out some books that I have on my Libby, and try to read on my Kindle as much as I can as well. I gotta get on TikTok, because usually that is where I try to read my Kindles, get my Kindle time in. And I try to get my Kindle time in at night too, so that way, you know, I won't have to have the lights on, all the things. Y'all, today I am going to give y'all a unhauling of some of my hair products, so look forward to that sometime later today. I did do a wash and go last night. This camera want to follow me, hold on. I did do a, it don't want to stop following me. So I did do a wash and go last night, and I used the Dux product. I'll show it to you guys. But y'all, I do not have any gel cast. I have the movement that I want, and like all I need to do really is like just get me a curly cut so that I can feel like I got some kind of shape to my hair. But Kiosha, if y'all are not following her, go follow her on YouTube. She just got the big chop, and she made some sense when she said something. She was like, if you use the products that is the same within the same company, that it should not flake and it should not do the things that you don't want your hair to do, because they are designed to go together. And so that made sense, and so that's what I did. I was like, I'm gonna use just this one product, y'all, and that was the Big Papa and their foam. And y'all, this right here is my freaking results. Like soft hair, no flaking. My nails need to be clipped because I guess I got like some snags. But y'all, I am actually loving it, and I can just see this getting bigger as the day goes on or the weeks goes on. So hopefully this right here will last me for the whole 7 days to my wash day again. I washed my hair yesterday, which was Monday, so I'm guessing that my wash days are going to be like every Monday, and it just depends on how many days I have to work in a row. Because whenever I wash my hair, I want to do a deep conditioning as well, because I have low porosity hair, and a deep condition is gonna do me so much wonders. I didn't really see the big difference when I did a deep condition this time, but as my hair get back used to doing deep conditioning, I know I will see a change. So, but y'all, I got my espresso in my little fall mug. I'm so ready for the fall to come, because it's just been so freaking hot, and I'm just ready for the fall to come. So this is the actual espresso that I am using right now at the moment. I'm actually really liking this stuff. I'm almost out, so I gotta go get some more. And then I use the hazelnut creamer for my extra in the actual coffee. I wish they had a oat milk hazelnut creamer, because I actually really love oat milk. And then I have my little pancake mini maker that I am going to, I'm gonna show you guys, that I am actually going to make me a fried egg on. So I do have that, and I'm gonna make me a fried egg on this. And I have been actually gravitating toward the caged bird eggs for some reason. I don't know why, but I have been gravitating toward the caged egg, cage free eggs. They're the brown ones. They're supposed to have, I know eggs are all like a good source of protein, but I don't know, it's something that they say is very good about the caged bird one. So we are using that as our protein for this morning. I think I'm gonna do like 2 fried eggs, and then probably, I don't know, I have some bacon, but it's still in the freezer, so it's not gonna be ready for me to actually use. So I might do just 1/2 of a bagel. But y'all, I love my coffee in the mornings. I try to do my coffee in the mornings even if I have to go to work. And it just depends on how I feel, if it's going to be like iced coffee or if it's going to be like just a regular hot coffee. It just depends. But y'all, you remember we were reading the favorites, and I actually finished this book this morning. I think I woke up at like 6:30, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I actually decided to finish this book, and I gave this book a 4.5 star. This book almost was a 5-star read for me. There was just little tidbit things in it that just did not make it a 5-star read for me. I'm still contemplating and thinking about this book on such a heavy note to make it a 5-star read. But LAYNE, FARGO, I've never read a book by this author, but I am so glad that I started with this book when I first started reading a book by this author. I see that she wrote something called They Never Learn and Temper. Somebody on my Instagram or my YouTube channel, I want to say my YouTube channel when I went live, said something about that first book that I mentioned, and since I read The Favorite, y'all, I gotta pick that book up. I gotta pick this other book up that she read and read some more of her writing. Y'all, if y'all have read this book, drop it down in the comments and let me know how y'all felt about this book. What star rating did y'all give this book? Because for me, this book was so deep. This book was deep on the love level, the spice level. Alright, y'all, sorry about the interruption. I don't even know what I was saying about this book, but this was a good book. This really was a good book to me. It had a lot of definition to it as far as grief. It had not even a smidge of spice in it. To me, the spice was like more of a romance than a spice, and I feel like it had some true love in it too, y'all, because Kat and Heath, like, I don't care what they went through or what they did, like, they always was drawn back to each other, and like there was just not too much of anything that could keep them apart. It would keep them apart to a certain extent, but they seem like to always get back to each other. I feel like every very famous person like that will always have like a family member that is trying to keep them back, and Lee was that for Kat. Heath, he did not have anybody to really hold him back because of his life as being a kid. I think he was like in like different foster homes, so he really did not have anything holding him back. But the Lynns, like, they were famous. Their mom was famous, and when you read the book, you will be very shocked on like the little background history of their mom. But this right here also have like some, how would I say it, some how would I say it, I feel like it has some just a little scenes of like a person really can't be what they want to be and live their lives the way they want to live it. And when you read the book, Garrett, he is like a perfect example of that. Bella is a perfect example of that as well. Just those two twins, like they were just put into something that they love but they didn't love, if that makes sense. But I don't want to go on and on about this book because I will probably be then spoil a little bit of the book. But y'all, if y'all have not picked up The Favorites by LAYNE, FARGO, please pick up this book, because I guarantee you that you will really actually love this book. So I don't know what the next book that I'm going to read will be. I'm trying to finish up the Buffalo Hunter. I think I'm like 60-something% into that book. It's not, I'm 60% in, probably a little bit more now, because I did start back reading this morning. It's okay, but it's not something that I would gravitate more toward reading than the books that I actually am in love with reading. But it's doable though. I can say that it is actually doable, and there is like certain parts of it that I am actually enjoying. I have 3 other books on my Goodreads that I need to continue reading and finish. 2 of them are books that will be shipped off to my traveling book club ladies. And then the other one is just 800 Grapes by Laura Dave. Pretty cutesy. I feel like it's okay. Once I start back reading it, I will be able to remember what the book is actually about. But those are the 4 books, which I didn't say the other 2 because they are actually books that's going to the traveling book ladies that I am trading off books to. But guys, let me finish up doing me some fried eggs. Let me get something to eat in my belly along with my coffee, and then we will do this unhauling of these hair products. And y'all gonna have to drop down in the comments and let me know, do I need to keep these or do I not need to keep these? A lot of the things that I have are probably like a combo, but I don't know. But we'll unhaul, or I'll show you the things that I have, and then you guys can help me see or know if I need to unhaul that stuff. All right, y'all, so right here in front of me, you can see the top of it. I have the products that I am going to see if I need to unhaul. So like I said, y'all will have to let me know, do I need to unhaul these products? Some of the products I think I have that might go hand in hand because of the brand, but I gotta get rid of some of this stuff that just does not work for my hair. This right here is the actual combination that I used last night when I did my hair. I did the Big Papa defining gel, and it actually is supposed to have it's supposed to hold up to humidity, because I do sweat a lot, and then I'm in the South. So I need something that's going to withstand the test of time as far as the heat. And then I also use their mousse texture foam. I have another kind that is by this same line, but I'm just not sure if I will actually want to use that. But I used this combination last night in order to get the definition and everything that I have in my hair today. And I use this line of deep conditioner. I have used this line before, but I just never saw the deep hydrating conditioner, so I did use this, and I put some heat to it yesterday up under my bonnet. And I really don't see any results as of right now as far as the deep conditioner. But I have not been deep conditioning my hair the way I should be deep conditioning my hair. So my hair actually has to get back to the feel of having a deep conditioner. Like my strands have to get back to being deep hydrated, deep moisturized, and all the things. But as y'all can see, I have a ton of this actual brand's line, and I don't know if and this is the gel, I don't know if I was just using it in the wrong way is the reason why it just wasn't doing anything for my hair. But this is a neutral a styling gel, and it said holds and defines. I don't know if I was using this the actual wrong way, which there's not much of it left. So I just when I want to slick down my edges or something like that, I might use that. So I might just keep that. And then the twist souffle. I can't say that I want to unhaul this, y'all, because when I want to do a twist out, I'm wondering if this right here will help my twist out be super defined, super moisturized, and all the things. It has pomegranate and honey in it. So y'all tell me, how do y'all actually use a twisting souffle when y'all do y'all twist? I really think my hair probably needs a heavy cream when I do my twist and everything, but I just have to use it in moderation because I don't want my hair to be weighed down. And I want my twist and everything to just be moisturized and just bouncy. And the coil sculpting custard, I don't have much of this left either, but I think I'm gonna unhaul this because I don't know. Y'all tell me about custard. There's not much of this left, so there's really nothing that I can really do with this as far as a style, unless it will pair good with their gel. But two same hairlines, but different type of combination. So y'all tell me, what do y'all do with y'all custards? How do y'all use y'all custards? Do y'all use them like a regular gel, or do you use them in another different way? The other day I bought Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink elongating curling gel. I don't want to say, it says for natural curls, coils, and waves, and it has flaxseed and wheat protein. My hair always need protein. I need to actually do me a protein treatment, but I have to buy the things to do that protein treatment with. And I don't want to say like this gel did not work for me. I want to say that I probably was using the technique wrong and using too much gel. So I might keep this one. But y'all let me know what y'all think about like the Aunt Jackie's brand of products. And as y'all see, like the Melanie, whatever it is, like I have like a ton of products from them, and this is the curl refreshing spray. It is a light hold mist with intense hydration and shine and redefine thick curly tight for hair, anti-frizz. I actually swear by this. This actually does my hair pretty good, I must say, or at least I feel like it does. So I know this right here might be a keeper. And then the TGIN, thank God it's natural. I have their moisturizing styling gel. Do y'all use this line? Have y'all ever used this line? I can't say that I did not like this gel because I don't know. Because like maybe I wasn't using it properly. It has like a very strong smell to it. So I'm not sure if, like, it says a soft hold styling gel that gives curl definition without the crunch. And I've been seeing a lot of the gels and stuff say no crunch, no crunch, no crunch. And I was always getting crunch, but I don't have crunch this time. So I would say maybe I wasn't just not using it right. So I don't know, y'all tell me about that one. Do I keep that or do I not? And then like I have a number of different products by Miss Jessie, and I can't say like they really do my hair pretty well when I just want to do like a light fluffy like twist out. This one said quick curls and this one says multicultural curls. So y'all tell me about Miss Jessie. Have y'all ever used this type of product? I have the one that also says pillow talk and it smells divine. But like, what do y'all think about these two products by this actual brand? I cannot say that it does my hair bad, because like when I just want to pick up my afro and things like that, I actually like put some of that on my hair that night, twist it up, and then my hair is kind of like really soft the next day. I'm not sure if I have any residue left from that. Just can't really remember, but I do have that line. And also y'all, pattern. Like I'm telling you guys, I have been through so many different products for natural hair to it is unreal. I think these were on sale. Alicia Giddy, she was talking about these one day on her page, and they were on sale. It's a curl gel and it is patterned, so it should be good for natural hair. I don't know if I just was not using it properly is the reason why it really didn't do anything for me. Like, can I use it with a foam? It is a curl gel, but it is like a white substance. Can I use it with the foam, or should I, if I do, should I get like a Pattern's foam, or does Pattern have a foam? I really don't want to give this up because Pattern actually has some really nice products. So maybe I'm just not using it properly. So y'all help me out. And of course I have some more of that brand that I used last night. This right here is just like a leave-in curl refresher for wash and goes. This is actually for wash and goes. So I am going to use this when it's time to like refresh my curls. Hopefully they will continue to be bouncy and moisturized. It says moisturize and revive next day curls or hair, leave-in curl refreshener. So I am actually kind of like swearing by this product right now because it is actually working for me. And this said Pop Lock Wash and Go 5-day curl forming glaze. So I don't know about this, y'all. Like I said, I think I was using all this stuff with like different products, and like it just was not working together because it will like leave a film. So I don't know, I might try this alone. It says lasting hold and defines for all types of textures, 5-day curl foaming glaze. One product, wash and go. Apply to clean, wet hair, rake or shingle from root to end, diffuse. So it's like you can just use this other than using like a gel and a foam. I don't know. I might try to buy this again and see like what it does for my hair. But I'm definitely keeping the line of products that I have by this brand. And a lot of body, y'all, I swear by this wrapping foam. Like I use this like whenever I have my braids and things like that, because it just does so good for that type of hair and natural hair actually as well. So I always like to use a lot of body. Been using a lot of body for like for years. It has coconut and shea oils in it. Create soft wraps, defines curls, tame frizz for all types of hair. It's a foaming wrap. So I really do love this brand, have always. And of course, I still have another line of this. This right here is like a moisturizing leave-in conditioner. There's really not much in here, so I am going to like probably go ahead on and try to like squeeze that out when I do my next wash day. And just get, you know, so I can get rid of this. It's a leave-in conditioner and it says moisture, Hawaiian ginger. So I really don't want to give that up. I think I'm just going to try to get the rest of that out. And then I have this. I don't really know about this melanin twist elongating styling cream. I really have not, as you can see, I really have not used it as much as I think I probably should. And it says long lasting definition. It is a twist elongating cream. So I guess like when I do like my little mini twist and everything, I can use this, and then my little twist, they will like, you know, drop, be moisturized, be hydrated, and just look popping. So I want to say I am going to keep that. And y'all, like I said, I'm guessing I'm swearing by this product. Like I have this product, so many things of this product. So this might, once I use all the other things that I have, this product might be the one that I actually gravitate to whenever I go to the store to buy what I need for my hair. And this is the Afro Balm Texture Cream, Creamy Styling Pomade for all curl types, afros, puffs, braids, and ponytails. So a little bit goes a long way. A dime size of the balm, rub between hands and apply to hair, style as desired. So it says it's non-greasy, it's conditioning styler, is your everyday heavy balmer pomade or moisturizer, softens brittle hair, prevents breakage, and washes out easily with no waxy residue. So whenever I do like my when I want to do my afros, I think I'm gonna try this, see if it actually moisturizes my hair like all the things. I have actually been using it, but like I said, guys, I don't know if I've been using this stuff in the right manner, so I am gonna keep that. And then Let's Jam. It is an extra whole conditioning styling gel. Y'all, I really do not like the texture of this gel. It is like kind of like hard type. And when I put it on my hair, it is still hard. So I have to like brush my hair in order to get that hold. But I think I'm going to keep it and use it for like when I want to do my slick ponytails. But when I use that up, I don't think I'm going to buy that ever again. This right here, Design Essentials Curl Defying Jelly Moisturized Curl Enhancer for luscious frizz-free curls for dull, dry, thirsty hair. I want to say I want to get rid of this because like there is really nothing in there, and then like the consistency of this is so runny. So I don't know, like I don't think my hair needs the runny stuff. I think my hair needs more of like the firm gel and everything that will actually like, you know, cling to my hair. I don't think like the runny stuff really does too much for my hair. Like this one, like, you know, that is firm, like it is not runny and or anything like that. And that one actually is. I actually bought that from a person that's supposed to know how to do natural hair. but it just really did not do anything for my hair. Like I said, I don't know if I was actually using it properly. And then here's another product by this line. It is the Supercharged Honey Setting Foam, and there's really not anything in here, so I think I'm just gonna trash that. But I might just put it, you know, on my little counter, so like when I need to like refresh like some of the ends or whatever on my hair, I'll just use the rest of this. Y'all, honey is supposed to be super good for your hair, so like if it is, y'all let me know. It does honey do y'all hair pretty well, because they say honey is really good for natural hair. And of course, y'all, I have my denim brush. The next time I do my wash and go, I think I want to try this brush again, or another brush that I have, and see, like, brush it through like I see some people do on TikTok, and like see how those curls set. If I do, I'll probably just do like a section and see how those curls set with this, and see if it does what it does to the other lady's hair. But I know all textures are not the same. So this right here is another line, another product from this line. It is a almond oil blend, moisturized hair and scalp. So and it's kind of like a mint. So when I put it in my scalp, it kind of like tingles. So this right here is what I use when I want to like get some moisture into my scalp. I swear by rice water and rose water. So as I like using this line of water for my hair, because it has like a bunch of good products in it that actually is like hydrating and good for the hair. It does not smell the best, but I really like the way it does my hair. I'm actually about out, so once I'm out of that, I might just buy another one. This right here is a curling smoothie, enhanced curls with soft definition for thick curly type C hair. I really don't even know how to use this. Prime wet hair with pomade and leave-in conditioner before styling. Define curls by applying curl smoothie to damp or towel dry hair. Divide hair into sections. Smooth product onto hair from root to tip. Do not rinse. Style as desired. So I don't know. This one right here is practically full. I don't think I really use it as much. So I am going to try this again as well. And if it does not work, it will actually go to the trash. And Uncle Funky's daughter, y'all. This Curly Magic Curl Stimulator is made with Avira, marshmallow, and nettle. It is for kinky, curly, and wavy type texture. Kinky, curly, and wavy type texture. Y'all, I did like this product, but it was like, it left like a sticky film on my hair, so my hair always felt kind of sticky. So let me know if this product actually does that to you guys' hair. I really did like the product though, because it really made my hair look like very moisturized and everything, but to the touch it was just sticky, and I did not like that. So if y'all have used this, y'all let me know. And if I'm not using it right, it says a quarter size of it, so I'm not sure if I was just like using too much of it and it just wasn't doing well, or you know, if it's just not a good product. This right here is called Curls. It's a beat-in control sculpting gel, and it's actually used for wash and goes. So y'all, like a lot of these products that I have, I don't know if they actually just was not working for my hair, or if I was using them wrong, if I was using too much, because I kind of thought I wanted my hair to be like super defined. I wanted my curls to like really pop, but then when I do that, my hair was crunchy. My hair started to like flake, all the things, and that could be the combination that I was using. And then like it wasn't getting the fluff that I wanted over time. So all of it could be that I was just using it wrong, and like I need to use products that go with each other. So y'all let me know now. This is the reason why we're doing this unhauling. And then this right here is just an all-in-one, all eyes on me heat protectant hair protector. I don't even know why I got this. All hair needs is a 1 bottle easy maintenance hair without multiple products. So I guess I could use this as a heat protectant when I do my hair. I don't even know why I got this. I don't even know why I bought this. I guess I bought it as a heat protectant because I guess I was thinking that my hair was getting like heat damage or whatever. I don't know. Have y'all used this? What do y'all think about this? Do I need to keep this or do I need to unhaul that? And y'all, this is the actual brand that I use when I do my protein treatments. And I need to get more of it because how many times should you do a protein treatment? Like once every 6 months? That's like twice a year. Is that twice a year? Almost like twice a year. Yeah. So I know our hair needs protein. So like how often do y'all do y'all protein treatments? Here's another Patterns product. It is the jojoba oil blend. And I like to use this when I'm actually like twisting my hair up at night. Or no, I like to use this in the mornings when I am like unraveling my hair from my twist, all the things. I don't know if using a oil in the mornings actually does anything for my hair because it does not look different. I'm just wondering if it just like helps me to hold down too much frizz. I don't know, but I do have this. I am going to keep it because I do like to have oil on my hands when I'm actually like, you know, taking down my hair. And this is the BLT, the braiding gel. I pretty much kind of like use this like to lay down my edges and things like that. It is a very thick gel, so like it does like help to lay down my edges and like they stay. So I do have a few pieces of that. And then this right here is Shea Moisture. It's a hydrating, repairing whipped curl cream. Has honey and yogurt in it. I don't know about this, y'all. I think I'm going to actually, it's so actually, you know, trying not to waste it, but it is just so runny. And I just don't think runny stuff does good for my hair. I think I need more of like a thick texture in order for my low porosity hair to like seep that stuff into my hair. This little runny stuff, it just kind of like runs off the shaft of my hair. So I'm pretty sure that I might just give this one up as well. So this one is going to go away. This one is going to go away. This color coil custard, sculpting custard, I do not want that. And then this one right here actually is also going away. So without y'all help, these 4 are actually going in the trash because like there's not too much in it and I don't want to like use it and then have to use another product and then like I get that gel cast, I get that flakiness, all the things, y'all. I do not want that. So out of all those things that I showed you guys, which I actually have more, but they're kind of like the same products. So if y'all feel like I shouldn't use this line or I should not use that line, then I will just get rid of the other things that I have. I really don't think my hair needs all of these products that I have accumulated over time, because just one set of products from one brand, if it works for me, I think I'm just going to keep up with that line. The only time that I will actually like use a totally different line, like if I happen to start getting collaborations with natural hairline products and they like send me things for me to try and show on my channel, that will probably be like the only time that I actually like use different products in my hair. But as of right now, I think I am going to gravitate toward this line for my natural hair because it has so many different things that I can use when it comes down to my natural hair. So I think this right here is going to be the line that I'm actually going to gravitate toward more and buy more of. I hear some people say that they use like the Cantu line. They say that does really good for their hair. What other line have I heard people talk about, or some people mention on my actual last vlog? But I think it was like mostly like Cantu. Ooh, I can't even remember all of them. But yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to actually keep this one either, y'all. It's not that much in here. It's like a leave-in conditioner. Not enough to actually like go over my hair. And the reason why I say I don't know if I'm gonna keep that is because like I want stuff that I have left that can actually like go over my whole head, and then like I just, if it's not enough, I can just, you know, open up another bottle of that same brand. But so that's why I think I might just go ahead on and get rid of that one because there's not much in there. So guys, that is all of it. That is all the things that I want to ask you guys. What do you guys think about it? Should I unhaul it? All the things. And y'all let me know. I would really like to know, like, do y'all do the curl refreshers sprays, or do y'all just like refresh your wash and goes when your wash and goes are starting to look a little crusty, and you just don't feel like doing a wash day? So what do y'all do when y'all hair is actually starting to get a little crusty and you just don't actually feel like doing a wash and go? But yeah, so guys, I enjoyed y'all. I enjoyed reading the favorites with y'all. I enjoyed spending a day with y'all and another day and a half. If you have made it this far in this video, please subscribe so you can become a part of this space. You can see what Yolanda's Books do on a day-to-day basis, either bookish, and then we're gonna also start with natural hair products. Like, y'all tell me, y'all natural hair girlies, like, give me some suggestions. Tell me what you guys do with y'all hair, all the things. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, tell a friend, ask them to subscribe, and y'all just become a part of this huge freaking space that has so many positive people in it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.